Hi, and welcome to today's reading. Today's reading is a collective love reading. Picking up on the song Billie Jean, the Michael Jackson song Billie Jean, and the specific lines: Billie Jean is not my lover. She's just someone who thinks that I am the one. But the kid is not my son. Now, whether the lyrics of that song are actually that or not, that's what I know of that song. And my understanding of that song, again, it may not be, but my understanding of that song was that he was singing about somebody who, I don't know whether she was trying to blackmail him or tell people that he was the father of her child. Now, as I said, the songs that I get through because of my interpretation of them. And it's so that I can pick up on the energy of what will come out in the cards. So that song may not be about that, but that's my interpretation of it. That's how my guides work with me. So I'm going to pull some cards. As I said, today's reading is a collective love reading, picking up on the energy of somebody who is trying to either trap someone, blackmail them, give the illusion that they are connected to them, connected to this person in some sort of way. Now, this may be you. This might be happening to you, or it could be happening to somebody who is trying to come towards you. So I'm going to pull some cards just to get a bit more background. Let's pull, this is my Song Oracle deck. Now, all of the decks that I'm an intuitive tarot reader, so I receive messages prior to the reading. I'll then come and use my tarot and oracle decks to further clarify that message. I'm also an illustrator, so all the decks that I use on my channel are my own illustrations. So if you call to any of those decks, any of the decks that you see here, the links to them are in the description box. If you have stumbled across this reading, all of my readings are timeless. And if the title brought you in, or you just felt called to click on this reading, it is because you are guided here. There is a message in here for you. It may just be one thing that I say, but tarot readings are meant to be confirmation of things that you are already picking up on. So if it's not your story, that's okay. Please just take what resonates. So let's get some more information. Billie Jean. That's too many. Just one, please. There we go. Okay. She used to be mine. She's imperfect, but she tries. She is good, but she lies. She's hard on herself. She's broken and won't ask for help. She's messy, but she's kind. She is lonely most of the time. She is all of this mixed up and baked in a beautiful pie. She is gone, but she used to be mine. Now, that song is actually a song that she's singing about herself. Almost she's singing to the young girl that she was. And maybe she's how life has played out. She's remembering that innocent self. A desire to go back to your innocent self. Just trying to connect it with, if you think about Michael Jackson, he had that inner, that innocent, pure heart. I mean, he thought he was Peter Pan, really. And it was interesting because I was watching a reading on him the other day, and the lady was talking about the fact that he decided to turn his back on the music industry, and that is when all of the legal action came out against him, and whether they were true or false, rumors came out against him. This is interesting. That's when all the rumors came out against him, when he decided to go back to being his innocent self and to turn his back on the people around him that were controlling him. That's when all those lawsuits came out against him. So that song, Billie Jean, she's just a girl that says that I'm the one, but the kid is not my son. You've turned your back on somebody. You've turned your back on somebody, and they're spreading lies about you, and it's not who you It's not who you are. This is about somebody who is innocent, going back to that innocence of what she knew before. Wow, this is really heavy. She used to be mine. I'm just going to get two. Okay. Fool is a new beginning, and the Hanged Man. So the Fool is Uranus. It's also the card of Aquarius. It's the first card in the tarot. So the 0 card. You want a new beginning. Potentially you're being made to look like a fool. Lies, rumours being spoken about you. The Fool, as I said, is Uranus. Uranus is earthquakes. A change that you want to make has caused an earthquake in your surroundings. A divide. When you think about an earthquake, a divide. The Hangman is Neptune. Now, the Hangman can be an epiphany. Number 12. So 12 might be significant. 12 adds up to a 3. 3 could also be significant. Maybe you've tried to separate yourself 3 times from whoever this people are. Could be family, could be work. Maybe this is the 3rd time. These people are trying to discredit your name. Listen to the birds. That was a plover. Plovers protect. Maybe you've caused an earthquake in these people's lives, or this person's life, that you are trying to move away from because you've exposed something. An earthquake, the cracks open and things are exposed. And they're trying to protect their interests by attacking you. Interesting. Okay, let's get... Wow. If it doesn't serve you, cut it out. You've cut them out. The mountain, the view from the top. That could be people who think that they've got one up on you. They're higher up on the mountain than you are. If you think about Michael Jackson, when he decided to leave, to turn his back, they turned on him. Playfulness is that playing a game, a game of chess. Wow. That's so interesting. Okay. Somebody's spreading rumors about you because you have cut them out of your life. Let's get some tarot. Maybe you started off as incredibly innocent, and for whatever reason, you found yourself, and this is often what happens and how we grow. You start off becoming friends with people, you start off in a relationship with somebody, and as it progresses, you slowly start to realize that it's not for you. So as you start to extricate yourself, people get cross because they get triggered. Let's have a look. Page of Cups, you're pouring love into yourself. Now the Page of Cups is the moon in Pisces. Page of Cups is innocence. She used to be mine. You want to go back to that innocence. Michael Jackson, you know, he literally had his whole childhood ripped away from him, which is why he wanted to be a child. Taking your power back. The Fool. 8 of Cups, walking away. The Fool card is the beginning, taking things back to the beginning. 8 of Cups. 8 of Cups is Saturn in Pisces. The lessons that you have learned because you have gone down to the depths. Pisces is the bottom of the ocean. You've gone down to the depths and you've realized that this is not where you want to be anymore. And so as you're trying to extricate yourself, remove yourself, you're being hit with these people. who are trying to maybe keep a hold of you, stop you from having a new beginning. Hangman, stop you from having a new beginning. The Fool. But stop you in a way. Ten of Pentacles. Maybe they're trying to stop your finances. Stop you in a way with that song Billie Jean, where they are creating rumours and lies about you. And maybe they don't want to hold on to you anymore. Maybe they realise that you've gone, but they're going to destroy your reputation on the way out. Your reputation, your Ten of Pentacles. And this could play out in a relationship that's ending. You know, if somebody's decided to leave a marriage, a scorned partner may create a false narrative in the hope that whoever you are moving towards hears that, and maybe they don't want you anymore, but they don't want anybody else to have you. It could be in a workplace where you've decided that it's not the environment for you anymore, but potentially you're somebody, you know, you might be in sales or something. You're the biggest money earner for them, and it looks bad on them that you're leaving, so they have to create a narrative, a false narrative around you, so that people don't realize that you were part of the reason why you chose to leave. A bit like that reading, as I said, that I watched on Michael Jackson. All of those rumors came out. All of those lawsuits came out after he turned his back on the music industry. Let's get one more card. Interesting. How interesting is this? Knight of Cups. Now, that particular card, and you can see how it flew out of the deck. We have Nine of Pentacles on the bottom. Nine of Pentacles is freedom. Your freedom, your desire for freedom is triggering other people. Knight of Cups, this particular card I drew, if you think about a piazza with pigeons, just think of a city in Italy, a square full of pigeons. Everybody's going about their daily business, and one flies in, and all of a sudden they all fly away, sending the cat amongst the pigeons. Something that somebody is doing is causing a commotion, causing a ruckus, because you've made a decision in your life to put yourself first, to move on, to do something based on the behaviors of other people. It's not what you want for your life anymore, and these people are angry. And there's some game playing going on, playfulness. There's some game playing going on. What a bunch of bastards. Okay, let's have a look. Yeah, that Seven of Swords is the Moon in Aquarius. That is the lying, cheating, stealing card. They're creating rumours and lies. Lying, cheating, stealing. Queen of Pentacles, because you've made the decision to create your own independence. The Queen of Pentacles is, she doesn't need anybody else. She's quite happy to do things on her own. Creates her own wealth. Nine of Pentacles here, a single independent. Nine of Pentacles is Venus in Virgo. Queen of Pentacles is Uranus in Virgo. Uranus, as I said before, is that earthquake. Explosive events. Maybe you caught these people off guard. Look at this. Six of Swords is moving on to calmer waters. Now, the Six of Swords is Mercury in Aquarius. Communication that you've had to separate yourself. If you think about Aquarius, Aquarius is the rebel. The opposite of Aquarius is Leo. Leo is the higher powers. So if you think about Michael Jackson, the rebel, Leo is the people that he worked for. We are in Pluto and Aquarius at the moment. It is a time of revolution. I'm actually going to put this in my Pluto and Aquarius playlist. Standing up to power. Standing up to people who think that they have power over you. And cutting them out. If it doesn't serve you, cutting it out. Moving on to calmer waters. Moving on to what is your 10 of Cups, which is getting back to this innocence that you had. 6 of Pentacles, because there's no balance where you are. What wants to come out under there? Empress, you're nurturing yourself. Nurturing yourself. Let's see if there's any more. Yeah, it's causing a tower. A high priestess and the tower. The tower is Mars energy. The high priestess is the moon. Perhaps you've been thinking about doing this for a long time, been hidden, and now you've told these people, given them an indication that you are moving along or you are moving away. It's caused a tower. You've shocked them with your decision, and now they are trying to create a tower in your life. We've got the star there. This was something that was meant to happen. The star is compass, your North Star, your point forward. What's meant to happen in this lifetime. For example, with that particular song, she was meant to go back and nostalgically remember who she was in the past, but she had to be where she was in the present to be able to compare to the past. There needed to be some point of difference, which I think is what's happened with you. And in that song, she's looking back at that girl and actually acknowledging the truth and honesty and rawness of her child self, which perhaps as her in that phase of being her child, she looked at as bad traits. But now her adult self can go back and recognize the innocence and the purity and the kindness, even though she was making mistakes. She would rather be that child self than the person that she's grown into. And it's that healing. This is really beautiful. Getting that balance back, Six of Pentacles, getting that balance back. We had the Empress underneath, that nurturing, Venus and Taurus. And along the way, though, you've encountered whoever this is. Whoever this is, that is, again, soul contract. These people are put into your life to make you stop and go, where am I? What parts of myself do I need to nurture, and where do I want to go back to? 5 of Pentacles is feeling left out in the cold. I think where you are at the moment, actually, now in reflection, you feel less you than where you were as a child, who you were as a child. And you're trying to get back there. And these people are Hierophant, yeah. These people are creating drama. The Hierophant is Taurus and Venus. So again, it's if we look at the Empress, which is Venus and Taurus, and the Hierophant is Taurus and Venus, it's the flip. It's the reverse. We've got the 6 of Pentacles. They're trying to hold you back, and you're trying to nurture yourself. And because you're not doing what they want you to do, they're trying to bring a tower in your life by creating a dialogue so that people question your character. Because your choice affects them. Reinvention. You're trying to reinvent yourself. Divine Messages Oracle deck. What do your guides want to tell you? Yeah, deepen the bond. Deepen the bond with yourself. And look at that. Follow your soul's calling. Where are you being led? The star there. The star, as I said, is the compass. That North Star evidence. Perhaps you have evidence that these people are doing this to you. Tying up loose ends. It's time to go. It's a Taylor Swift song. It's time to go. Spiritual connection. You might be headed to what is deemed a spiritual connection. That spiritual connection may be about the connection that you have with yourself. Toxicity, removing the toxicity from your life. Evidence toxicity. There may be something legal within this. Let's have a look at the nodes of destiny. Nodes are the point of destiny in your chart. North node is where you are headed. Currently, the North node is in Aries. South node is in Libra. Libra is relationships, things that you are letting go of. These nodes started in this particular placement. They're 18 months in each placement. Halfway through 2023, so halfway through last year. And they move again in January 2025. So it may be themes that you are working on at the moment, working out where you want to go and releasing the relationships, family, friends, workplaces in your life, releasing those ties. So you could have a lot of Aries or Libra in your chart. North node in Aquarius. North node Aquarius buddies glide through life with a dash of passion, charm and flair. To soar to the heavens, they must chase their dreams and champion their righteous crusades. So you may not have that placement, but we've got a plane going over. Which is a sign that it's time to go. That Taylor Swift song. To soar to the heavens, a plane. To soar to the heavens, they must chase their dreams. Follow your soul's calling. North node in the 5th house. So these two cards are North node cards. It's time to focus on where you are headed. I think because this is playing out in terms of you've already made this cut. So the South node is what you are cutting. You've already made this cut. And instead of getting bogged down in what people are doing or saying, you need to focus on where you are headed. Almost cut out the noise. North node in the 5th house. With your North node hanging out in the 5th house, you are as rare as a unicorn wearing glasses indoors, struggling to unleash your full fabulousness. Fear not. Tune into your heart's radio, flaunt your quirks and sparkle like a disco ball. And on the bottom, South node in Cancer. South node in Cancer, you rock the empathy and compassion game from day one. Your heart beats for family and roots, making cozy home vibes your jam. It's like your spiritual snuggle blanket, the cozy spot where growth begins by letting go. So you've got to let go. This potentially is family and family roots. Take that if it resonates. Otherwise, it could be something else. Let's have a look at what angel is guiding you. Aladia, good health, helps with anger and rage. If these people are doing and saying things that are questioning your integrity, this particular angel is working with you to turn a blind eye, even if it's annoying. 52, Imamia, prisoners. They're trying to keep you stuck because you've made the decision to go. Stuck in this toxicity. Number 66, neurological disorders, Manical. Now, that came out quite frequently. There is a book that is called When the Body Says No. It's a book by a Canadian doctor called Gabor Mate, G-A-B-O-R-M-A-T-E. And it is about the stress that our bodies endure through trauma. And it could be trauma from childhood, but it could be trauma from these people. or this person, and how that trauma, if it's not dealt with, so we're looking at anger and rage, how that trauma, if it's not dealt with, manifests into specifically immune disorders within your body. There may be something in that book for you. There may be something if you are having health issues. Now, I'm not a doctor, but the fact that that card came out, if you are having health issues that you don't think is connected to anything that's going on, it may be worth investigating, especially if you've got people in and around you that are doing things which gets your stress levels up. 16, loyalty. You may have felt that you had to be loyal to these people, but in doing so, they have created perhaps some health issues because you've been loyal. You don't have to be loyal to them anymore. You have to actually be loyal to yourself. And number 37, Aniel. Philosophical knowledge in the arts and sciences. Now, the arts and sciences is books, this book. I'll actually put it in the description box. As I said, take that part if it resonates with you. Now, let's have a look. We are going to get a moon oracle. Now, we have Scorpio. It's a full moon in Scorpio. Let go of the negativity. Negative people around you. Join the adventure, cardinal moon, and blaze those trails like a boss. It's time to go. I'm going to put that Taylor Swift song in there as well. I'm going to get you, no, I don't think I want one more song. Now, this is my love messages oracle deck. I'm going to get you 3 cards from your higher self. What does your higher self want to tell you? I'm feeling powerless. Your higher self wants to tell you that they are proud of you for how far you've come to actually make the decision to cut ties with people is almost the biggest part of this process. And in doing that, you've revealed, full moon in Scorpio, you've revealed these almost what you knew all along, what you picked up on all along from these people. They are coming in with their little Scorpio stinger to try and attack you, but it's because you've taken back your power. I'm feeling powerless. It's because you've taken back your power. Now, I've got a couple of readings that are in regards to snakes in your life. There's 2 of them. Because when you cut the head off a snake, and this was an image that I was seeing. When you cut the head off a snake, it still has the power to bite you even after it's dead, because the reflex in a snake's jaw is still triggered by touch for at least an hour after it's died. So you've cut the head off these people or this person, and they're coming back at you with this sting. You have taken back your power. By aligning yourself with the star there, with your path. Yeah, getting that harmony back. That's that 6 of Pentacles. I have never forgotten you. That is your inner child. Getting back in touch with who you are and where you actually want to head. Illumination. How beautiful is that? Illuminate the snakes in your life. Okay, finally, I'm going to get some Scrabble tiles. My little dog is actually beside me asleep on his little bed on the floor. In readings where the energy is calm, he will actually go to sleep beside me. In readings where there's still a bit of crazy, he tends to go outside and he barks and he picks up on the energy. You are actually entering a calm period in your life. Even if these people are still yapping, the worst is over. I'm going to do this without waking them up. Let's just get those. Okay, we have got a K and a 5. This could be your initials, that of somebody that you are dealing with. Take it as it resonates. Senior, S and a 1, and an I and a 1. Could be a parent. M and a 3. Now, where I live, the M3 is the highway that connects all the roads in the state that I live in. And again, another plane. You are, that's you're traveling. You're on your way. You're on your way out of this, whatever this is. A W and a 4. That's balance. Look, upside down. An A and a 1. A C and a 3. A T and a 1. An O and a 1. A J and an 8, and an L and a 1. So that is what I have for you. I hope that there was something in this reading that confirmed some things that you were already picking up on intuitively. That is the whole reason of watching a tarot reading. It's not for me to give you a storyline that you then fit yourself into. It's actually for you to get some confirmation as to things that you were already picking up on intuitively and some guidance moving forward. So if this reading did resonate with you, give it a like. If you haven't already, please subscribe. If you are interested in any of my tarot or oracle decks, the links to those can be found in the description box. I wish you all the best on your journey, and I hope to see you again in another reading.